Now, would I run in there if it was a bunch of grown adults? Maybe. Depends on where it was. Depends on who was inside. I mean, if it was a room full of commies,
Fucking commies.
I wouldn't go run in there helping them.
I wouldn't even piss on them. Yeah.
Right? I'd probably I'd go get like my beer funnel hat and my foam finger. Woo!
Go ahead and say all of that wild shit online, man. You might need a Dr. Phil if you catch me outside. And I will not apologize if you ain't one of mine, fam. I cannot afford to give a fuck if it was finance.
Everything woke turns to shit.
I don't know. There's just like, so the point I'm getting at is I just find it funny how Biden's tanking in the polls like usual, like he's not always, right?
Well, he got 80 million votes, bro.
yeah, right. No, he got 53, but that's okay. You know, well, it would take longer than 12 minutes to go 35 miles. I was just saying, there's 6 different precincts within 35 miles of that town.
Oh.
I'm not getting anything telling me the fucking total number of cops, but then again, maybe I should like click on one of these.
Well, come on. You've been in small towns. You know how that shit works.
Well, yeah, but see, I mean, that town's bigger than what I'm considering a small town. Like, unless, like, I mean, what would you consider Napa? Napa's, I mean, its population isn't fucking a million or anything, and it's only, what, fucking 4 miles by 5 miles wide, you know?
Yeah, but Napa's like over 100,000 people now. That's what a small town. I would think anything under 12, 15,000 is a small town.
All right, I can go with that.
I mean, Napa like shit, bro. 30 years ago, Napa only had fucking 67,000 people in it. It's grown quite a bit, you know, and so is our grape harvest, you know. Just
in the 70s, Browns Valley didn't even exist. It was just a field.
Yeah, totally.
You know? Which is funny. I will have never actually known, like, I know that, but I will have never seen that because I was born in 82, and the house that my grandparents lived in that I went to from the hospital was already built. So that field was gone. The houses were there. Yeah. So, like, I know that it used to be just a field, so I can picture it in my mind, but, like, I don't really – it's a trip. Like, I was just telling my buddy that the other day when he was actually taking me a little tour around Springfield when I moved out here, and he was showing me some buildings, showing me this, showing me that. And he goes, "Oh, you see that big building right there?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Just until about 6 months ago, there was nothing there. That was just a big field that went on right behind there. The field continues, and it just goes that way for a while, and, like, it'd been that way forever." And, like, I looked at him, I was like, "Bro, you know it's a trip? I will have never known this intersection to be like that. That's a trip, dude. You know, I don't know why that tripped me out at the moment. Maybe because, you know, I'm stoned or something. But
no, that's not why.
Yeah, but it's a trip though. But anyway, so back to it. So, you know, I don't know. One of my little conspiracies. I just find it ironic that you know, I feel like it's all kind of happening.
Conspiracy theory.
On purpose, you know? Like that shooting. There was just the shooting the other day. There was the shooting up in Buffalo. You know, which I know there's shootings all the time. You know, there really are, which sucks. But it's just like all of a sudden, it's kind of coincidental, I think, you know, especially when I see one like this, a kid who obviously there should be no reason he should even have these things. There should be no reason why cops are taking so long to get there. There should be no reason why they're not going in to stop. You know, there's none of these reasons. There should be no reason why they're wrestling and tasing parents outside and handcuffing parents to prevent them from saving their children. Like, there's no reason none of this stuff's supposed to, unless someone wants there to be a big fucking scene. You know, unless someone wants there to be a reason to scream gun control. You know, to scream we got to do this. Look how many more kids. And you know what? Honestly, after really learning who some of our past officials have been, like the Clintons, I don't hold much past anyone. Like, there's some really sick, sadistic fucks out there that are in power.
Well, you don't want to get suicided, so but
Right,
yeah, I
good
feel
point,
I feel what
good
you're
point.
saying. You know,
That's going around these days, bro. You got to be careful. You just break out in a case of suicide.
did you notice that Facebook has not fact checked any memes that say Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself?
No, but I imagine they didn't, because they got to run with that narrative for as long as they can. Yep.
So anyway,
But I bet if you get on there and start talking about Hunter Biden's laptop, which we know is real because like it's been found, I bet you'd still get flagged for that. So anyway, yeah, back to the gun control shit. So I don't know, because it's like, okay, why didn't Biden? Okay, Biden went to Buffalo the other, and went and spoke. Why? Because white man, I think he was white, wasn't he? He was white, yeah. But the victims were black. He went to the Buffalo grocery store and killed black. Okay, why did he not go to Waukesha?
No.
What?
Did he go to Austin?
Texas?
Yeah.
Texas? No, not yet. Not that I know of. He didn't go there. He didn't go to the one that happened just 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. Yet, and he still has yet to go to Waukesha from that Christmas. What was it? It wasn't even last Christmas. It was like the one before, wasn't it?
Man, you know what pisses me
No, it was
off?
I don't remember. Was it last Christmas?
What pisses me off more than the fact that he didn't go is that nobody fucking notices this shit. I mean, come on, people.
I noticed it.
I know you do.
And it's like
And
the only reason,
I know
reason,
probably everybody listening to this right now notices it. But
I'm on their shit, bro. Like a rabid bulldog. But no, you're right. It's horseshit. It's like, why did he go to Buffalo? Because the victims were black. Why did he not go to Waukesha? And why is he? I still haven't quite. I mean, because I doubt all the kids, because there were 19 children and 2 adults that were massacred in this Texas one, and I doubt they're all of any one persuasion. You know what I'm saying? So there was probably a couple of each in there, and so it's like. So I'm not really sure why he's not there on this one at all. I understand why he went to Buffalo. The victims were black. He got a virtue signal. And I understand why he didn't go to Waukesha, because the victims were white. White man's the devil, you know? And
I don't know. All of the
you know?
I haven't looked at all of the fatalities from that.
There were Texas one?
Yeah.
There were 19.
Yeah.
19,
I haven't looked
children.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't looked at all 19 names or anything yet, but it definitely could have been prevented. One thing I did notice from the names that I looked at was that they were all Hispanic. Hernandez, Garcia, blah blah blah. I'm just giving out like Smith in Washington generic names. But one has to keep in mind the region that this took place in. These weren't Mexicans. These were Americans of Mexican heritage.
Yeah.
And there's a big difference, especially in that area, bro. Because, I mean, back during the Mexican-American War, when we won Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, all that land in the war, the people that were there, most of them that were like already homesteaded were of Mexicans. They're Mexican descent. They were Mexican, and the country said, fucking, hey, you want to stay here and be an American, or you want to be a Mexican and go back? And they decided to stay. The Mexican American heritage is very, very embedded in that culture. And I think that has something to do with it. I haven't dove into it as much as I should, but I did notice, like I was saying, that every person killed had a Hispanic last name.
I found the list and I'm looking at them all. There's been 3 that aren't Hispanic.
So,
but the rest of them, the absolute rest of them, and you know what, they very well might even be. They might still be Hispanic. You know, I'm not sure. I don't know if we should say all these.
No, let's not get into the names and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need to glorify that bullshit.
No. I mean, yeah, there's definitely 2 that I would say, at least 2 that are not potentially 3. That third one might be. But anyway, yeah, there was 19 children and 2 adults. One of them was the grandmother. One of them was the teacher. And yeah, so it's just like, you know, so now Biden's up there screaming gun control about this. They're all screaming gun control again because what it is they're hoping they can get votes that way. And
they're trying to get support to fucking take away our weapons. Is what they're trying to do.
Well, yeah, definitely. But, you know, Biden's hoping to get voters out of it that way also. You know, they're all trying to get voters at the same time.
Absolutely. So it's
like,
absolutely.
But of course they want to take away the guns, because as soon as they take away the guns, then they can do to us like they did to Australia or
anywhere else. Fucking
anywhere else, really.
Venezuela, China.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other topic. But you know,
exactly.
I wanted to point out that fucking. I forgot what I was talking about. Dude, I had a good point and I fucking lost it, and it's all your fault because I didn't interrupt you. What were you talking about? Gun control.
Yeah, and how if they want to take our guns away, they're using this to get support to take gun rights. And I mentioned how they're also using it to try to score voter support, because, you know, if you're going to vote with them on the gun control thing, odds are you're going to want to vote with them when it's election time. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, when you agree with someone or something, you lean a certain way. You know, I'm elaborating now and rambling a little bit, but.
That wasn't it, but thank you for trying.
I tried.
I lost it.
I went above and beyond, like usual. I always go above and beyond. In everything I do. Ain't that right, ladies?
There's a little bit too much freedom going on over here.
Yeah. I think AR's taking a nap now. He's feeling so relaxed. He's got his American flag blankie and everything. See? We stopped all that silly rainbow talk.
It's got the dragon flash suppressor, so it actually makes the flash better. Nice. Fucking when I fire this thing, it shoots like a fucking 12-inch fucking flame out. It's awesome.
Nice. All right. Anyway, did you hear what Biden was saying though? It's hard to hear it in the video because of the helicopter in the background. Did you hear what he was saying? It was just utter nonsense.
A .22 caliber bullet will lodge in the lung, and we can probably get it out, may be able to get it and save the life. A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body. So the idea of these high caliber weapons is there is simply no rational basis for it in terms of about self-protection, hunting. And remember, the Constitution, the Second Amendment, was never absolute. You couldn't buy a cannon when the Second Amendment was passed. You couldn't go out and purchase a lot of weapons. And those who, not many are saying it anymore, but there was a while there where people were saying that you know, the tree of liberty is water with the blood of patriots, and what we have to do is have to be able to take on the government when they're wrong. Well, to do that, you need an F-15, you know, you need a Abrams tank. I mean,
And it's just one of those moments that makes me laugh so hard because it's like, I'm not even going to pretend to be the most educated person in guns. Like, when I know a topic, I'll tell people, and I'm not afraid to talk on it. And when I don't know something, I'll ask, Jason, I'll say, explain this, you know better than me. But anyway, I know better than this. So he's sitting there talking about how with the doctors, or what is it, medical practitioners, or whatever the fuck he says, I don't remember. But he goes, are telling him how they show me an X-ray. He says, and a 22 caliber bullet could get lodged in the lung, and they could remove it and save you, but a 9mm will blow the lung out of the human body. I said, what? No. No.
All right. Just when you think you can't get any more stupid,
Right.
along comes Joe Biden.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
How fucking retarded can you be? In 1986, Joe Biden, at 12 years in Congress, said that there is no reason to. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he basically said that there's no disarming people will not stop a criminal.
No.
And
right.
all of a sudden, it's like he forgot that, just like he forgot what fucking color underwear he's wearing today. And I think that especially politicians, but people in general, should be held accountable to what they said. Fucking.
I mean, well, to a degree, because we're allowed to change our minds. You know,
Right. Yeah.
I used to think one way, now I don't on certain topics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I mean, we are entitled to do that. But I'll tell you right now, but you need to be sincere about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joe Biden's not sincere about it. He's literally just saying whatever his party is saying is the flavor. Whatever the flavor of the month is, that's what they all do. Look at all mainstream media.
It's the NPC program, yeah.
Yeah, from exactly. It is definitely the NPC program. Non-playable character for those who don't know.
Google it, you might learn something.
Yeah, right. Oh, I should have let him. Right. Right. That's right. That's right. I'm sorry, America. I let you down. I should have told you to Google it. But most of you out there probably would know it. But anyway, from Biden all the way down, as soon as Biden says something, then the press secretary is repeating the exact same words, and then Nancy Pelosi and Chuck, all of them, they're the exact same words, and then the mainstream media news correspondents, the exact same words, all the way down to your Facebook fucking Twitter warrior. They're going to say the exact same words. And
verbatim. It's like verbatim.
Verbatim. And
hey, what do you think about that new propaganda minister? I mean the no speaking head. I mean the Janet replacement.
Oh, you mean the new circle back girl?
Yes.
I mean, at least she doesn't circle back all the time. I'll give her that. Other than that,
I didn't even way to find a silver lining, bro, because I couldn't find anything.
Right? I'll give you that. She's not circled, at least from my knowledge. But I will say that it's kind of BS. I don't know if she's very qualified. I don't know if she's the right person. I don't know if it's just once again, like Kamala, it is 100% just a diversity hire, and which I'm fine. I mean, hire anybody of any nationality, race, sex, religion, anything you want. I don't care, but let them be the best person applying for the job. You know what I'm saying? When you go, I'm gonna like when you say with Kamala, my running mate's gonna be black woman. Well, you're alienating like fucking 80% of the pool of possible candidates. If I go, I'm only hiring a white guy Well, dude, there's tons of people that I'm going to miss out on, and maybe that white guy isn't actually the best for the job. Because realistically, Kayleigh McEnany is still the best fucker for the job.
So now, how surprised will you be if in like, I don't know, like say 3 years or so, we get someone named like fucking Young Hong
I mean, if they're an
for a
American
press
citizen,
secretary?
you know,
Do you see what
not an
I'm
American
saying?
citizen. If they're born in America and they have American values and America first and all that, then I'm going to go for it. Now, if they don't, then I'm gonna say it's bullshit. It's wrong, just like I will with this one and I will with the last one. They were
Now,
wrong. They're not right.
I'll-
It's like I will with
I'll-
this president. I mean, he's
I'll-
my president. There's nothing I can do about it. He won somehow. He did.
2,000 mules.
Right? Hold on. Let me get my suitcase from under the bed. Hold on, dude. But I'm stuck with him until he's out of there. So same thing. It's just like, but I'll tell you right now, he's horrible at it, and he's not any good. Same thing with these two ladies, and it has nothing to do with them being ladies, because we've all know it's no secret that I have a bit of a crush on Kayleigh McEnany, and I think she's made. I want to be like a Kayleigh McEnany, Candace Owens like sandwich.
That would be pretty awesome.
That would be, and you would learn so much shit too. I mean, get your mind
No
out of the
fun.
gutter, everyone. I just want to pick their brain and learn because they're very smart.
No, I want to
Intelligent.
pick their no-nos. If you're listening, I love you.
Yeah, I do. I can say that one of these days in the future, I would love to see maybe after DeSantis, like, so I want a little more Trump, then we can get DeSantis for a few years, that'll rock, and then maybe we can throw in a Rand Paul or a Cruz or something for a minute. But at some point down the road, I want to see a Kayleigh McEnany, Candace Owens ticket, bro. I would vote the shit out of that, bro.
I think we will in like another 15 years or something.
15, 20 years or so, yeah. Yeah.
Because she is young, you know.
Yeah, they're younger than we are. They both are. I think they're early mid 30s. I think they're probably right around their mid 30s. I bet.
I think you have to be. I can't remember, but I think you have to be 35. Yeah.
35. Yeah. As U.S. citizen.
So you know what? That kind of bite. I just thought about it. That means Elon Musk can never run for president.
I know, dude.
But he could be the vice president.
Let's find out.
I think so.
Does VP have to be U.S.? Oh, wait. Be natural born? There we go. That'll work. Does the vice president have to be natural born citizen? Yes, he or she must meet the exact same requirements as the president.
Oh.
If for any reason. Well, wah wah. Guess you were wrong, buddy.
Shit. Well, now I'm sad.
All right.
What?
What I want to know is, can the VP be a felon?
Well, it's the exact same. It's the exact same requirements as the president. So I would say no.
You're right. Dang. So I was gonna say, bro, we should run. A McMurray Hazen ticket sounds pretty fucking killer to me, bud. Let's find out. Can the VP be a felon? Can a felon be a president? Yes, a felon can be a president. What? No way, dude. This is from thecoldwire.com. Can a felon be a president? Question mark.
What?
Explain. The role of the President of the United States is an important one to American identity. Not only do they represent the people of the United States domestically, but they also represent them on a global scale. Because of this, there's usually some pushback and concern when one of the candidates running for president is a felon. Being a felon means that an individual committed some form of crime They underwent a trial in court, and a jury of their peers found that there was sufficient evidence. Well, I never went to trial, you know.
But you did your sentence is what
I
it's
did
going
my
to
time,
say.
yeah.
That's what it's going to say.
Because they committed a crime, not everyone believes that an individual should be able to run for president. That said, they may not realize whether a felon can become a president or not regardless. Here's what you need to know whether a felon can be a president or not. Can a felon be a president?
We're running,
Yes.
bro.
I'm fucking running, dog. Yes, a felon can be a president. There aren't any federal laws that ban a felon from becoming a president. That's because the list of requirements for eligibility is quite small. To become a president, an individual only needs to satisfy 3 requirements. Number 1, must be at least 35, which we've already established. Number 2, be a resident of the United States, which we are. Number 3, must be native-born citizen of the United States, which we are. Nowhere. Bing, bing, bing.
Let's do.
YMCA.
Let's run on an anarchist ticket, bro. I will totally be VP.
Okay, but only if our campaign song can be Hulk Hogan's "I Am a Real American."
Fuck yeah, fuck yes.
And dude, I'm coming out dressed like Uncle Sam every time with like fucking behind me.
You gotta have a shirt you can rip off like fucking Hulk Hogan, dude.
I want like red, white, and blue fucking like fireworks shooting off behind me.
Everything.
Dude, I'm getting a pet bald eagle. Okay. Nowhere in the Constitution does it specify the individual must have a clean criminal record. Because of that, a felon could become a president. How likely is a felon to become president? The question whether a felon can actually become a president is tougher. As of 2021, there has never been a felon who has reached the office of president. Okay, that's largely because, I mean, of course, I doubt we'd win. But you know what? No one came out as awesome as we would, dude, and speak as much truth and fucking love everybody regardless, but not feed into the insanity. And with all due respect, I am not intimidated by Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer or any of them, dude. My
fucking gay married neighbors should totally be able to protect their fucking marijuana crop with fully automatic weapons.
I agree, 100%. And a cannon. We've already established this. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not, you know.
I forgot about that.
If I had to back me up, dude, I would definitely not be afraid of Putin or Xi Jinping. Now, I might be a little bit right now because all I got is my kitty to back me up, and he'd probably just fucking run out the door. Right? But if I had the army, right? Hell yeah. But anyway, that's largely because a criminal record makes it extremely difficult to encourage people to vote for you. Their opponents tend to dig into the felony charges and tear the individual apart during debates and advertisements.
Well, all they have to do is watch a few of our episodes, and they know they're either, you know, they're either going to love us or hate us. You know, it's one way or the other.
It really doesn't matter.
I really don't give a shit either.
Yep. And you know what? You can.
I think it costs money, though.
It probably does. Well, they say. I mean, you got to. I mean, if you want to advertise, that's why. Because I mean, you ain't advertising, and you ain't being able to travel on the road, and you ain't getting commercial spots unless you got thousands and thousands and potentially millions of dollars to throw around. You know what I'm saying? So you got it. That's why.
No. Just to register for it, I think it costs money.
Oh, I bet it probably does.
I think it does.
It's easy to destroy a person's reputation and image when they're a felon. Please, dude. No one can destroy my reputation or image worse than I fucking can. Let's get that shit straight.
Yeah, I do a pretty good job myself, ladies and gentlemen.
Right?
You know, you think
hold on there, America. I'm fucking things up as fast as I can. You know?
Yeah.
It's not possible to hide him. Okay, someone is convicted. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
No, not even going to try to hide it, dude. Fuck that.
No,
dude. We're going to be like, oh, hey, it's Ray and Jay.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that kind of... Do you know how many people out there actually got felonies or have family
That's what I'm saying.
In prison, right? As long as we spoke the truth and stood up for what was right, and we're honest about everything, and you know what, instead of waiting, like, come out and like maybe we create our own commercial talking about our dirt, kind of like Eminem did in 8 Mile,
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
tell America something they don't know about me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here, this is me. I'm sorry. I'm not that guy anymore. What I am though is a great red-blooded American who loves America and ain't afraid to tell
America.
anyone else, hey, America, don't fuck around, dude. You know?
No, I think I don't think we'd ever win, but
No.
the grassroots fucking movement is nothing to be laughed at, bro. You know,
No.
if we came out totally honest, like you're saying, we're like fuck taxes, fuck the Federal Reserve, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck minimum wage, fuck Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. I think we would win.
Right. Right. We need to legalize weed. I need to finish that damn wall.
Yep.
Um, we need
Now,
to.
I'm on the no pun intended, but I'm on the fence about the wall. You know, because
I mean, the only
borders are imaginary lines. And it's because we have a welfare state here, so that's why I like
well,
the
it
wall.
incentivizes true, and if we did get rid of the welfare state, it would you know unincentivize
There would be
people
no
to come
reason
here,
for the
and I
wall.
get that.
Yeah.
I agree with you with that, but the only reason why I say no is because it isn't just the people illegally coming here to live, which I do think is wrong.
Bad
Also,
guys.
because yes, borders are imaginary lines, but you know, when you come here, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Well, bad guys. I think.
you can't go anywhere. But the point I'm getting, like, you can't go anywhere illegally. Every country in the world. It's not like we're the only one in the world that doesn't let people in. You know, like, just come on in. Like, nowhere in the world. I have to get a visa to go anywhere. You know, like I have to. Like, you can't just move to another country. Like, there's steps involved. You know, I've already looked into it.
I agree, but just think about it though. To go to other states, which is actually what a country is considered, you have to have a visa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, not here.
That's statism. No, but to other countries, that's statism. It's legitimizing a government
Yeah, but
over
but it's slightly.
people.
Well, it is slightly different though because their countries or states, as you want to call them, aren't interconnected. Like they don't all give money to. I mean, they might.
Washington D.C. or something, right.
You know, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No, I get
Fucking,
you. I get
You
you.
know, like one state has to. You get what I'm saying? Where
But
my taxes are going to another state. Like it doesn't. If you live in Ireland, your taxes go to Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Like
right, but
they probably pay some sort of homage to the Queen, but other than that, you know,
it's
I don't
still
know.
statism, though. I mean, no, I agree with you, but I'm just saying that's still statism. People, they have their mind so conditioned that they think they need to pay homage to an entity to let them live and thrive. That's basically statism
Well,
in a nutshell.
I mean, taxes aren't a bad thing though, to a degree, like because that's what takes care. Like your taxes fix your roads, your taxes fix the street light. You know,
My roads! I can't
right? My roads, fix my roads.
My
You know.
roads!
Now,
Oh,
what it is,
fuck.
what the issue is when you get too big, then your taxes go to things that you're not wanting them to go to. You know, like that's why I said that's where I believe in small local government that does set guidelines more so, and it's like, you know,
I agree with that, and
you know what I'm
that's the
saying,
way
like city or small region,
this
county,
country.
maybe.
That's the way this country was founded, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
Problem is that we don't have that anymore. We have metropolises and shit now, and so we have like
We have a
6
federal
million
government. That's the problem.
dumbasses voting because that's what they were told to do. They had no fucking idea.
Well, and part of the reason is because no one actually learns anything. They just, it's time to vote. Well, what does so and so say? Oh, they say vote for this. All right, well, I better, right? Hold on, let me click on the news. Let me go to YouTube real fast. Let me look up the one guy that I like a lot, What
The
does he say
guy
about
I keep seeing ads for on TV.
Yeah, the
This
guy I
was
keep seeing ads for on TV. Let's see what he says about this guy. Okay, yeah, right. Instead of actually doing a little bit of research, and that's, I mean, it goes back to school. That's part of the reason why they're trying to raise dumb kids. Why they'd rather teach them transgender things and other bullshit that makes them. Did you know in Oregon they got rid of reading, writing, and arithmetics? You don't even need to know those things to graduate high school. That's the only reason you went to school, like reading, writing, and arithmetic. That is all you have to know. Everything else is extra shit. You know, the fact that they got rid of it, it's like, and that's part of the reasons why they're trying to teach kids not to. That's why China is so big on the kids on the TikTok, because it keeps them busy and not learning and not getting a habit of looking something up. When I don't know something or I want to know something, I can go look that bitch up right now. You know,
what?
People watch me on the show all the time. Well, let's find out right now.
I'm
You know?
glad you mentioned China, bro, because that was something I wanted to talk about tonight.
China's trying to destroy our government, and people who think they're not are idiots. And one of their tools is TikTok. Go ahead. Did I do it to you again?
Yes. No, you did not. But yes,
Okay.
you were correct. No, what I wanted to talk about China was I haven't seen anything about it other than on like extremist right wing conservative things, and I'm a fucking anarchist. I'm as liberal, a libertarian, not liberal, as libertarian as you get. So some people call themselves a centrist and stuff, and those are people that believe in the state. That's a whole nother story. But the shit that's going down in China, dude, like Marvel movies, they censor out any of the
They took the black kid off the poster, bro. Why? Because they don't.
You know what I'm talking about. You know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. They took the black dude off the poster for China because, well, Chinese and blacks don't really, they don't get along. That's like
anything that has to do with homosexuality or transgender or.
So Disney Plus just released a new kids transgender celebration show, right? And it's with that same tranny. I know they don't like that in there. Trans person. There we go.
Hey, just for the show's sake, let's just say he, she.
Yeah. Okay. Shim.
All right.
He, she. Shim.
Shim's good.
I don't have enough time to. I got too much to say to say he.
Go baby, go.
Okay. Anyway, it's right there on Disney Plus. Now, do you think it's on Disney Plus in China or Afghanistan? Well, actually, they probably don't have Disney Plus in Afghanistan.
See, here's the thing. It is.
But it, or Russia.
It is on Disney Plus in China, but instead of being like an hour and 45 minutes long, it's only like 30 minutes long.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think, because they don't put any of that shit on there, dude. Like, they don't show it only to the Western world, Western civilization, which is, America, Canada, England, Europe, and it's because they're trying to pollute and corrupt children and corrupt.
Well,
they want a
the
weak
next
America
generation.
Of course, they're playing the long game, bud. They have been. It's like the
for like 100 years, bro.
Yeah, it's like the critical race theory thing, bro. They've been playing the long game, bro. They worked that fucker in slowly. Like I didn't even know it was a thing till it was a thing, bro. I was like, wait, they've been teaching about this shit in college for 50 years, and I'm just now hearing about it.
Yeah, it's not quite that bad, but yeah.
Yeah, no. It first started in colleges back in like the 60s and shit. It was a very rare radical thing taught here and there, and then slowly over the years, critical race theory has more and more in colleges, and then now it's taught all the way through elementary school. Even though they say they're not, but a lot of them are. Anyway, fucking.
What else were we going to talk about? Or where were we going with that, man? Fuck.
Yeah, we were going somewhere. I felt it coming. We were talking about communists.
Fucking commies.
And how Disney and everyone's supporting. You know? Yeah, we'll get out of here in a few minutes. It's just like, it's crazy, and they're trying to corrupt our youth because, that's what it was. Because there's nothing that China wants more. And if people don't think that China is our enemy and that Russia's our enemy, like, they're fucking fooling themselves, What they want more than anything is a weak America. And all these cuckolded he-she ladyboys that are in polyamorous star system or constellation polycules.
I call my type of relationship a polycule or a constellation because it looks like a molecule or a constellation. There are several people involved in various different ways, and more people have joined than the last time I did one of these. So let's give a little update. I'm sure you can follow along just fine. Okay, so in the center of it all is obviously me. Here's me, in case you forgot. I run this account. I have bright orange hair. I am married to Jake. There's Jake, super cute. We currently live together. I am also dating Spencer. Here's Spencer. We've been together for a while, but are not currently living together. I am also dating Ellie. She's my newest relationship, but just as important as all the others. Now, Ellie is platonic life partners with Izzy. Here's Izzy, and that just means they plan on spending the rest of their lives together without any romance or sex involved. Now, Izzy is also casually seeing Spencer. Here's Spencer again, just in case you forgot. Remember, Spencer is dating me, and I am married to Jake. Now, Jake is currently dating Rocket. This is Rocket. They are very hot and very tall. Rocket also has another long-term relationship with his girlfriend, also has a queer platonic relationship with another partner. These partners don't wish to be included, which is perfectly fine, but that means y'all are not going to push to see them. Now, remember, I am only dating Ellie and Spencer, and I'm married to Jake. Those are the only three people I'm involved with. This person, and Izzy can all have other partners. But seeing as they're not involved in my inner polycule, I don't know, and that's okay. Anyways, this is why we call it a polycule or a constellation.
And they got 6 different pronouns for 5 different days of the week.
Ha! That's it! Hold it right there! Pronoun trouble.
What do you think the first thing's going to happen when those are all the adults? And there's no one, like you or me, or even fucking real badasses, like real badasses, Well, what happens when they phase out? And that's all. You know what's going to happen? What's happening to Hong Kong? What's happening to fucking Taiwan? What's happening to fucking Ukraine? That's what's going to happen. They want us big time. China and Russia are going to go, let's get them. And they're going to come right over.
We have so much natural resources. We have so many untapped things. We have so much unexplored lands.
I don't think the average person grasps just how big Alaska actually really is,
Dude, Alaska is like 6 times as big as Texas.
Texas, yeah. It's like a quarter of the United States big, dude.
Yes. That's the most accurate way I've ever heard it put, dude.
There's about as many people up there as in fucking Uvalde, Texas.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's so huge.
Much, so much oil and shit up there, and then
well, not only that,
and then on top of it, go ahead, you first.
Well, not only just the oil, dude. Other natural resources, the lumber, the salmon, the fish,
so much, dude. People tend to not think about this too. It's like, who do you think's preventing certain peoples from across the ponds from taking over Canada? You think Canada can protect themselves, or Australia?
If we didn't have Alaska, Russia would be in Canada right now. That is 100% true.
That is a fact. I'm pretty sure that's why we took. That's why we took that spot, was to prevent them from cutting across up there, fucking a long ass time ago.
No, I think we got it for the gold because we thought there was gold up there. That's why we got it.
There's gold in them dire hills.
Okay, maybe that might be true. That sounds like us. I'd go for gold too.
Well, that was like, what year did we buy Alaska? I think it was like 1858 or something like that.
I mean, there's 2 things I love in this world. And that's, I got 3 because we got to add weed. 4 because boobies. But
yeah.
but I'll definitely
not forget boobies.
No, but the first 2 definitely are gold and like stopping commies from invading.
Fucking commies.
How about gold and lead?
How about
fair commodities right there?
How about lead pressed in gold that we sell as gold and no one knows? We get in our helicopter and fly away before they fucking break into it and realize it's, or try to smelt it down.
No, if we get a helicopter, we're fucking throwing commies out of that motherfucker.
Fucking commies.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll fly them up, throw them right out of there. All right, so should we get to the teabagging and call it?
Let's do it, man. Who
All
we
right,
teabagging tonight, my son?
This is a good one, and I mean we can teabag this person for many reasons, but there was one specific reason that happened. I want to say it was 2 days after the Texas shooting. This person tweeted something that was just, I mean, in my opinion, pretty much deplorable. But I want to teabag. The liberals are going to hate this because he's like their messiah. Yeah, it's the man. It's the man who's in his third term right now. You know, his third term, which is worse than his first two. It's Barack Obama. I'm going to teabag Barack Obama today. And the main reason is, not for one of the many, many reasons, but the main reason today is just the other day, some of us may know, some of us may not. I didn't realize until the day after when I saw the tweet. I don't have Twitter, but I saw the tweet get posted, recirculated. And it was like 2 or 3 days after the Texas shooting. It was the 2-year anniversary of George Floyd. And Obama gets on there and tweets, as the country mourns this tragedy, and then that's literally it. Instantly turns it. Let's not forget that it's the 2-year anniversary of when George Floyd was murdered by 2 cops who knelt, and goes into this George Floyd thing. And it's like 19 children, a teacher who takes care of, so like a person who, I can't say that she was a bad teacher because I don't know nothing, right? I've seen videos of her being bad.
A teacher, nonetheless. A teacher, somebody right? that has dedicated their life to fucking helping others. You know what I'm saying?
Right. On top of an 18-year-old boy who should have got some help. I mean, there were red flags. The kid was known for killing cats. He'd been seen driving around with like cat bodies and bloody bodies in bags and shit. Like. He was known for it throughout the neighborhood, you know, like it wasn't a secret. And if you're already murdering animals, like that is serial killer fucking phase like 3. Like you're right there. You're about to do it.
It's like they're practicing. They're warming up.
Exactly.
Training.
And it's like when I read the reports that he was known for this, that means that other people knew this, and no one stepped in. If there was a kid in the neighborhood that I knew was killing cat, I got a cat. I'd have been down there knocking on his door. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would have knocked that motherfucker out. Hey, if you kill a cat in my neighborhood, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah, you and your dad. You know?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to fuck your mom and eat their dinner. How do you like that shit? All right?
I hope she cooks good, motherfucker. Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? I'd had that little kid, I'd had that little sucker locked up in a mental hospital quicker than shit, though. You know? But anyway,
his ass.
You know, and anyway, so yeah, there were so many things that could have been done other than gun control that could have saved those children's lives.
No, but that's what Biden fucking jumped on.
I know. But you're just like, here, I'll go down the list of things that could have been done. Pay more attention to the kid, be involved in his life. When you hear the shots fired and the school goes into lockdown protocol, actually go lock the fucking door because it wasn't locked. Some actual armed, trained guards should be at elementary schools, if not all schools. You know, period, end of story.
I agree.
All schools, really. You know, like people want to go, armed teachers are
like one for every 350 students or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think depending on how many entrances and exits you have from the area, if there's 2 doors, there should be 2 guards.
I agree. You
know?
But I also have to interrupt right here, bro, because I am also a big advocate for ending government-controlled schools. This happened at a government-controlled school, which is also, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? a gun-free zone.
Very
That
much.
means
This only happens in
that
gun-free zones.
even if you or I had a constitutional carry, even in the great state of Texas, people were not allowed to have guns on that campus unless they had a badge. And guess what? All the people with fucking badges sat out front while those kids got killed, bro. This shit needs to stop.
So okay,
and
so
people need to fucking stand up for their goddamn rights. Sorry.
so no, that's fine.
Exit soapbox.
So what? Okay, so what if we removed the government from it a little bit too, and it was like private security? You know what I'm saying? Or like volunteers.
Right.
Where it wasn't like a government-funded security guard.
Well, if it was a cop, that's what schools do, dude. They get it's called an RSO.
Yeah, I know that. And you're right. Technically, they are government funded. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what if the neutrality is this the government schools or whatever had to take contracts out with like private security?
Well, first of all, I think we should get rid of government schools. Government schools teach government indoctrination.
True.
However, the current status quo says that ain't going to happen anytime soon. I understand that.
If ever, I think.
But for the problem that we have, like in response to your question, bro, I think that we should arm teachers. I think every single teacher in any school in any state should have the ability. They don't have to. I'm not saying it's a requirement, but they should be able to carry concealed.
I agree, but you get the same issue there, brother, because they're just a government employee, just as corrupt, and some even more corrupt. You got to remember, a lot of them are the ones teaching our kids this bullshit. So, I mean,
yeah, but I mean, when we're talking about mass shootings and the safety of the children, if one of those commies is armed,
Fucking commies.
and in comes a bad guy, I don't think commies are even that fucking evil, dude. I think they'll protect the children.
I mean, maybe. Okay, well, what if you went somewhere like this? Like, returning vets need an actual job. Most of them love our country and love our children. So what if the government funded action? So they're battle tested. They know how to handle a stress situation. They know how to figure it out right now. You know what I'm saying?
They know when to engage and when not to.
And they're willing to lay their lives on the line because they've already shown that they do it.
I agree 100% with that.
I think that'd be a great thing. The government should start that and fund it. Tax. They got enough taxes as it is. Start a new position.
Put it through the Department of Education. Every state gets it. Every county, every city gets it.
Returning vets coming back from retiring.
Any vet. Any combat experienced vet.
True. Because if they never left Quantico, I don't really need them.
But then again, we might get that one guy that's like, oh, was it Strawberry from Cheech and Chong?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, man. The great outdoors, huh?
Yeah, great outdoors.
Yeah.
Give me a pass at last touch there and jettison me into the patties.
What are you talking about, patties, man? Ain't no patties. They're just Chicanos, man. What are you talking about?
You strike that line, chatter grunt. If you deploy a little recon, you'd see that Charlie has us surrounded.
Charlie? Oh man, it's a cop. Strawberry, they're on your pad, man. They're gonna bust your pad. Hey, Strawberry? Oh man, you flipped out on one of your Vietnam trips, man? Hey, hold on to your thing, man.
Look, you take the point, I'll take the rear. If you need air, call it in.
What are you doing? It's so low. Oh shit. It's so low.
You got to put that clip in there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You know, as crazy as it sounds, bro, I trust that motherfucker with the kids, dude.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, except for when he bailed out. Other than that, he was good.
I didn't say I would trust him driving the bus. But I'm telling you, dude, anything off the wall, that dude's going to be on it. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I agree 100%, bro. I think that this country really needs to take a look at what it's actually doing and, you know, the promises that it makes to our vets and shit and what it actually does for them. And, you know, what our vets could do for our country. Fuck, bro. They know so much. They know how to clean a toilet really good to start with. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn that shit in boot camp.
Well, you know,
Trust me.
brother, I just want to make two last points, and then we'll let you go. I think that you and I might have just solved the problem with kids being killed at schools in America. I think we might have solved that problem tonight. Returning vets getting a position to be trained guards, because I trust a returning vet, you know, for the most part. I mean, I guess they'd have to get a little screening, a little psych eval, make sure they're not too shell-shocked or something. But other than that, as long as they're on the up and up and they just want to, you know, they don't necessarily have to come back and become cops or private security. They can actually go and protect children. That's a noble fucking job. That's a noble job.
I think a lot of, especially infantrymen, would fucking jump on that shit, bro.
That's a noble job. Any vets that watch this show, go ahead and comment below what you think. Right down there. Then the other point I want to make is just back to Obama, because since he's who we were teabagging, we kind of veered off that. And then anyway, it's just like I know. It's like it just made me absolutely sickened me to my stomach that Obama took such a short. As the country mourns this tragedy, that's what, like 5 or 6, I didn't even count, but that's like 5 or 6, that's like 6 letters, dude, or 6 words. That's it. And then he writes the rest of this fucking tweet all about George Floyd and all this, and it's like you're trying to make 19 children, a teacher, and a grandma versus a bad guy. You know, like, it sucks that he died. I mean, I'll say that. I mean, it probably doesn't suck for his community.
Well, it sucks that anybody dies, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's like,
nobody wants anybody to die.
No, I don't want no one to die.
He's justifying a thug over fucking 19 innocent souls.
Right?
Yes.
It sucks that happened. But this is what's really more important right here. Remember this. That a guy who's high on fentanyl, that is debatable on whether, I mean, no, it's not. He died of a fentanyl overdose. That's been proven in the autopsy. But hey, who, you know, was committing crimes, who held a pregnant woman hostage with a gun to her belly while her friends robbed her, who, shit, dude, been in prison. Like, I mean, I've been in prison, but it's like, dude went like 12 times and shit for like heinous, violent shit, you know? And it's like, it's just silly, you know? And it's like, I'm saying like a lot, and I got to stop saying that right now.
Yeah, everybody, you're showing your California, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's coming out. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking bullshit. But, you know, that's just what it is. Like, it just, I said it again. He, when he did that, it just totally sickened me to my stomach, and I'm just like, seriously, dude? Like, there we go again. So for that,
a lot of this bullshit that we're seeing right now, brother, fucking sickens me to my stomach, man. And what else can we do but fucking sit around and talk about it, bro?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, bud. I don't even know what to do. I'm kind of pissed off, but that's just the way it is, you know? It's the way she goes, so.
That's the way she goes.
That's the way she goes?
That's right. That's the way she goes. That's what I said.
All right, America, fact off.
Love ya.
Love you, bud. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Go ahead and say all of that wild shit online, man. You might need a Dr. Phil if you catch me outside. And I will not apologize if you ain't one of mine, fam. I cannot afford to give a fuck if it was finance.
Everything woke turns to shit.